What's up? What's up? What's up, beautiful people? It's the Pretty Thorough podcast featuring myself, the Pretty Girl Love Trap content, and Brillo the Big Review. What's up? What's going on? How you doing?
It's a great day. Glad to be here.
Likewise.
Let's get to it. We got a lot to talk about today.
Oh my gosh.
Craziness.
The people got us talking about some things, but yeah, it's been a good week. I'm glad we made it another Friday. I don't know if Friday is my favorite day of the week. Probably Saturday. The first 5 minutes after I wake up, because you wake up like, do I gotta go to work today? You be trying to, not trying to make sure you playing yourself when you wake up like, I'm good, right? It's Saturday. Okay, cool.
Your first sleep in.
It feels like unrealistic. Like, hold up, I
gotta get up.
For real? Well, my nephew was in sports for a minute, so I'm like, my Saturdays was gone, but now I'm back. Sleeping in. Let me see who's up in here. Okay, we got Daria, DeMarcus, Samara, Naya. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming through, Matthew. Please make sure y'all doing y'all thing for us. Okay, make sure you liking the video, subscribe, do all the things. If you're not subscribed to my channel, Brillo channel, like what y'all doing? Like, why y'all playing with us? If you guys have any topic suggestions or anything, please feel free to email us at the PrettyThoroughPod@gmail.com. Or you can, of course, always go in the comments, let us know what's on your mind, and let's chop it up. But we got some topics we want to discuss. But I thought, we should start off with a little icebreaker, just a little question, because I want to know your answer, Brillo. We can kind of talk about it real quick. Well, this was a similar question around a few months ago. What would you do in this situation, okay? So, Brillo in the chat, let me know. Would you rather have $1,000 in EBT or lunch with Lil Boosie? What is more valuable to you, Brillo?
A lunch with Boosie? I'm gonna have to go with lunch.
Lunch with Boosie?
I mean, it's just 1,000 in EBT. I mean, it'll help, but I feel like that lunch with Boosie, I'm gonna get more than 1,000's worth. That's with my man Boosie. Just the entertainment value alone, like. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I get it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I feel like lunch with Boosie is gonna be a little more valuable. It's the memories that's gonna last a lifetime. But at the same time, those crab legs can stick around for a few weeks. If we ration it out, I mean, that's $1,000. That's at least minimum 3 months in my house. So.
On groceries, 1,000?
Yeah, about 3 months.
It's 3 months.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy talk.
That's good or bad?
That's like a month.
Well, you got 2 growing boys, though. Them boys, they eat you out of the house. I'm learning that. Mine's, he's about to be 8, so he greedy, but, I can still, slide him a little Lunchable. He'd be all right for a minute.
1,000 to last you so
much. No, but facts. I know we in a trap. If y'all don't know this about me, I'm a couponer. I'm
you got skills.
Nowhere. Right. I'm not extreme though. I ain't pulling up with 1,000 worth of groceries and my total $10. I ain't that swift yet.
Ain't no 1,000 gonna get you 3 months. You must be hell of a coupon. Y'all probably eat out a lot.
On the weekends.
You cook, okay. If you cooking 5 days a week, hell no. Not in this house.
Yeah, it's about 5 days a week. Because on the weekends, like starting from Friday night to about Friday all day Saturday, I'm doing more now, but Friday night is a go. I'm not cooking nothing on nobody's stove. Okay, Sunday, dinners. That's when it start. And I do like to have leftovers sometimes. So, you want to cook enough for 2 nights. Like I'm real strategic with it. You know what I'm saying? So 1,000 is it pops off over here for about three months. So I'm gonna still choose Bootsy though. even though he got some problematic views and ways, but we all do on some level. The bird come out of me. So I'm gonna ride with Bootsy. We gonna have lunch. He got a bunch of kids, so I know he got all the good snacks at the house. If we going to a restaurant, we probably going to a nice hood spot. They never really fail you. I mean, just don't look at the grading, the the A, B, C, or D. I don't know. We don't want to look at that, but I'm gonna go with lunch with Bootsy. But Naya said EBT. DeMarcus said neither one. Naya said she live alone, so that 1,000 will last her a while. DeMarcus, okay, he said lunch.
They must be overtaxing on groceries out here in Detroit.
And you got to go different spots. Like I ain't been to Walmart in a minute.
You even though they got more than one grocery store for deals. I need to start couponing.
It depends. Like I go to one main one, but certain places you can only get produce. Some places is better with meats. Like it depends. If I'm being lazy, I'm just go get everything at one store. But if I have a little time on my hands, I'm gonna kind of go around, to about 2, 3, 4 stores. Okay. Hubby said, nah, boo, 1,000 may last about a month and a half. See, that's boo. Hubby don't be go grocery shopping, so hubby, I'm gonna need you to be quiet. But it do last us at least
right. That's big cap. But hey, I will say this: I hate grocery shopping, bro. I'm not looking at no deals, nothing. So on a couple times she let me go grocery shopping, I'm just throwing stuff in the cart that I want. I'm not looking at no sale. It is what it is.
That's a no-no. Now, certain things you can kind of get away with different brands, but like cheese and stuff like that, like I'm real funny about certain stuff. But for the most part, I'm not playing when it comes to the groceries, okay? Inga says she'd rather take the BT. Groceries are expensive. That's facts. But I do feel like Boosie can kick a little bit of game, even though he be in some trouble. He knows how to, flip a coin.
Man, one of his homeboys made $5K for clearing off a pool table. I'm having lunch. I could probably make some money of messing with Boosie and his entourage. If they giving off 4 or 5K for clearing off a pool table.
Yeah.
Come on. I feel like I'm gonna make some type of connect. Don't let us start drinking and I start rapping. I might be signed.
Oh Lord.
I might be the first 40-year-old. I might be the next 2 Chainz.
We're gonna be cleaning toilets, everything. I don't care. Y'all need your car vacuum.
Put me on payroll. I'm a hustler. But hey, I don't know if you up that to like 5,000.
It's questionable.
I'm taking EBT.
Yeah, that's about a year right there. I don't care how you slice it. A year. All right. I just wanted to see where everybody's mind is at before we get into the things. I'm trying to see where I'm gonna go first. I think I'm gonna go to the kiddies and the teens first. We gonna talk about graduation turn-ups, y'all. Because I don't know, in the past 2 graduation seasons, we've been kind of seeing a spike and a surge of a little more I don't want to say outlandish, but a little more expressive graduation celebrations, if you will. We seen the kids dance, they turning up, and even up, to college, shout out to all the Greek, fraternities and sororities. I ain't see none of my sorors over there ski-weeing, but I done see some omegas over there, hopping and everything. So there's one particular story where this young lady in Philly, she was doing the gritty. If you don't know what the gritty is, please Google it. I'm not about to do it. But it's a dance. I should have, yeah, Brillo, my nephew be doing it. Like, it's a cute little, it ain't too much. So she did a subtle gritty, across, about to get her diploma. And, Miss Ma'am, I'm going to just show y'all a little quick pic. Miss Ma'am was over here. It was like, nah, you ain't getting that right now. So she had, young lady just over here, just kind of, started a little bit like, what's going on? Give me my paper. But she, told her, not at this moment, but she eventually got her diploma. Now, Brillo, you have some experience, with the kiddies and whatnot. How do you feel? Like, do you feel it's doing too much dancing and celebrating? Do you feel like these kids have a right to celebrate how they want to? I think Brillo, you got it. You good?
I mean, yeah, it's a time for celebration. I kind of get both sides, but just, I mean, hurt as long as it's not overdoing it, doing something crazy, or too sexually provocative. I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool. Like, to me, this instance, it was disgusting. Like, she really didn't even do nothing. She hit, like you said, a subtle, gritty, and they still. She didn't go too outrageous with it. Now, if you gonna come out your cap your gown and get to get to twerking it or something, nah, we ain't doing that. But it's a thin line. So, like you said, I it's a time for celebration. Everybody's
Yeah.
excited in high school. I think I did something walking across the stage in high school and college. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely celebrated. But maybe I don't know how they would. How do you draw that line though? You almost got to say you can't do nothing because you know
Yeah.
it's gonna start escalating, and we're gonna get the
Yeah.
twerk later. Uh, what I'm saying at one of these graduations. So I get both sides. I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard call because in this situation in Philly, the student mentioned, hey, was advised that the parents can't do too much or say too much. They didn't say anything about the students. So of course, we're gonna find a gray area. And at the end of the day, if you have a little melanin in you, it's kind of innate that we gonna like it's in our culture to dance as we celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we do. We
Yeah,
dance.
what she did was nothing.
It was
Come
wild.
on, man. Like I understand why the rules in place because somebody will overdo it, do too much, get that
Yeah.
doing a whole dance routine up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A whole two step. But come on, man. One little move, some swag or something. Like if you don't give me I'm done. Like I'm glad my school didn't try that. Like because man, I would have probably cussed everybody out. Like I'm done anyway. Like I earned the diploma, so the piece of paper at this point really don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, I would have turned it out. You're lucky that wasn't my daughter. If that was Tasha Green, I would have killed that place. I would have blew that place up. Figurative.
Tasha Green. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all don't understand. And this is high school.
Right.
College, I don't think I did anything in high school. But in college, my father, he, I heard him, call out my childhood name. It was a little embarrassing. But, I understand. I'm like low key, like the first one to graduate college. So I get it. But y'all don't understand. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. It's taking me back because that college graduation was something serious, okay? I remember a class I had. I was a psychology major, okay? And this class is called Brain and Behavior. It was on Mondays from 6 to 9 p.m., okay? 3 hours.
One day a week joint.
3 hours.
Oh, I don't know worse. I had
Three
one on a Saturday.
What?
Craziness, right? That's the only time I could get it.
Was that legal? Class on a
Saturday morning.
Saturday.
Craziness, yeah. I toughed it out for the semester though.
That's my thing. They don't understand what we go through, how much ramen noodles we got to eat because we done used all of our refund check. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the grind. Like, I legit, that one class was so hard. Thank God I passed it because I know I saw at least two of my classmates that was enrolled in that same class that was actually in the audience because they didn't pass that one class. Okay. So at the end of the day, if I needed the twerk or do the two step, let me have it. Okay. And plus, especially with college, I done paid the 40K. Okay. Y'all can't come at me for celebrating. Y'all done got y'all bread, okay?
Right, craziness right there. And man, it's messed up because I mean I understand if you're doing too much, but like the couple examples I saw, it was within reason. Like it was basically she did like two fist pumps and a hell yeah. Like, come on, you get that. Like, You
No,
want me to walk? She. That's the equivalent of, you know what I'm saying? She gave 2 quick fist pumps. She
well,
she hit the gritty for all of
yeah,
8 seconds.
yeah, if that. That was mild. I done seen a couple on TikTok
I
that them
know
kids.
that's why you gotta have some type of something in place.
Yeah, but at the same time, what can you do? Like, you can't hold my.
Right, you
Well,
can.
I mean, if you do, it's
All
technically
you
it's
can
still on the
do is
record.
just start calling the next name, I guess, or shut the light. I don't know.
But in this situation, the school district in Philly, they did apologize to the young lady and her parents and advise, that's definitely not protocol. So it was acknowledged that the lady was wrong. I do feel like it racism up in there, because I'm sure if Becky was over there, they can't bouncing or doing her counting or something, it probably wouldn't have been an issue. But I digress. But Becky don't be over here be having that much rhythm anyway. But at the end of the day, let them kids rock within reason.
Right,
But yeah, shout out to all the graduates. Thank you for working hard and
right.
keep doing your thug thizzle, okay? So we're gonna go to another situation that's kind of current, okay? Do you know much about YNW Melly, Brillo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out. I mean, he was a good artist. Very. The one song he had, very graphic. But yeah, I'm familiar with his situation
Okay.
or whatnot.
Well, if you got guys don't know, in the chats, YNW Melly, sorry, all these letters, it's too much. It's too much, okay? But long story short, he's a Florida rapper. He's like 24. He is currently on trial for 2 counts of first-degree murder, okay? Now, these were his friends, okay? Um, he it was 4 guys in the vehicle, okay? And 2 of them, came to be, unalived. And the rapper, YNW Melly, and his friend, I'm just going to say allegedly, just a blanket statement, okay? But they apparently and allegedly tried to cover up the murder as a drive-by. But, the police feels that YNW Melly is actual the culprit, um, and the suspect of these murders. So he's currently on trial, but they're making a correlation between him and his music. Okay, his one of his main hit songs is called "Murder on My Mind." Okay,
Oh,
you
it's fire too. It's crazy fire.
it's fire.
It's the sick kind of fire that you be like, did he really just say that? Like, it's
Now
pretty demonic, but you
this song was
can't really listen to it that many times. I
I
can't.
I mean, I've heard it before because my husband, thank God for him, he keeps me abreast of all this
Like last
underground.
week when we was talking about dark stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real life Tariq, okay? He's real life grandson. But that song was released in 2018, and in 2019, this is, that's when all the, the incident occurred, okay? So, he's currently on trial, facing the death penalty. And of course, they're bringing up, information about his music. All right. And we've seen people like Bobby Schmurder just flat out tell all their business, okay, on the song. Shout out to Hot, you know what? Because that's definitely about okay. But I just want to ask you, and let's talk about like, should lyrics and or song titles be permitted in the court of law?
Absolutely not. As a law, I never understood this. It's supposed to be art. You're supposed to be going by evidence. So what is the evidence? I don't care if I said on track number 3, I did it. If you can't prove I did it, it's art. I don't understand the people can make the law work and however they want to make it work. It's like a living, breathing document. People can flip this stuff to make it work however they want to work. I don't know much about the law. That's why I try to keep my hands as clean as possible. But it makes no sense to me. This is supposed to be art. You're supposed to convict this man on the evidence because he made a track. That's not evidence. It's not. It's not an admission of guilt because it's art. If you really are, if we really doing that, then they need to arrest every rapper ever for all of these keys and bodies that's been caught and people getting stepped on. Everybody need to be in it. It's not even not even just rappers. Everybody, damn near. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people be saying some crazy stuff in music. So I mean, to use that as factual evidence, I don't understand how the law works. That's why I try to keep my hands clean. It makes absolutely no sense to me. But I know somebody could make sense of it in a legal term. But
Mhm.
like I said, you can fix the law to make it work for however you want to work it. It's all about how good your lawyer is. If you got a, and I'm sure he got a top notch lawyer, the best lawyers could get that stuff. They can moonwalk on all of that stuff as it being art, because clearly it is. I mean, artists say crazy stuff all the time. I don't think DMX actually had intercourse with a corpse. I mean, I don't really think he did that.
I
I
don't
think
want to believe it either, but
you know what I'm
you
saying?
know,
I
we don't
mean,
R.I.P.
he should be arrested then. That's a crime. You know what I'm saying? He should be, so yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't get the law sometimes, but hey.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really want to admit it, but in certain situations, let's say a Bobby Schmurder. Okay, he pretty much laid it all out for the most part. With he's talking about caught a body about a week ago. If it's a situation where the evidence line up on a case exactly like the song.
I fully understand that, and it's stupid on his part, but you should, if I say I did it and your butt can't find no evidence that to prove what I said to be true, I should still get off. I can have a song saying I did it 4 shots to his chest. And if you cannot prove me right, I should get off. I should get off. You believe me then, right? Okay, I was lying. I'm saying I ain't do it now. What if I drop a track that said I ain't do it, I ain't do it, I'm a wankster? Which one you gonna believe?
I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying? It's just it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
I could just as quick as I said I could did it, I could say, oh, I was just playing. So you just picking and choosing what to believe, because I'm telling you I ain't do it right now. So you believe what I said then, but you don't believe what I'm saying now. What is it?
I agree. I agree. I mean, I just want these kids to stop telling their business, like on songs, on social
Oh
media.
man,
Just
we barely need to touch on this. It's crazy. I mean, soon as something pop off, they grabbing their phones, recording everything. It's craziness.
they got the blickies, they got the gang signs they popping up, they got the bread they holding up like phones. I'm like, y'all really
You commit robbery, and then you got the chain on, holding it up, talking about the robbery you just committed.
and forget just about the cops, the ops, they just
Right.
as dangerous. But I don't know. I know these old thugs out here, these OGs looking at these fools like,
What OGs? It's our fault.
you think so?
Yeah. Man,
Why?
these kids raising themselves. They Tariqs out here. They doing anything you could see they OGs wasn't raised. Even though I
That's
didn't have social media, I would like to. I mean, somebody would have. They would have told me like, no, you can't do this, bro. Don't do that. I still had some guidance. Like they don't have any guidance. A
I
real
agree.
a real young dude, young person out here that's smart is not doing that. You could
I agree.
like you doing all this for likes. Like, come on, you can't post a picture without the blick. News flash. Nobody's even supposed to know you got that. And if somebody see that, it's supposed to be way too late. If
And I
somebody
feel like even
she froze up for a minute, but yeah, it's supposed to be way too late. If you see a firearm, it's way too late. People just doing way too much on the net. PG then got stuck, but We was talking about Melly. Yeah. I don't think his evidence should be used against him. I mean, not his evidence, his lyrics or whatever. Wait a minute, see if she come back. Inga agree with me. They just stupid. I blame us, our generation, my generation in particular. Something we did something wrong with our children. They worshiping this social media stuff. This the Pretty Thorough podcast. If you just tuning in, of course, this is me and Pretty Girl Love Trap content. She having some technical difficulties right now, but we still in the building. We was just talking about lyrical evidence. So what y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all think they should be able to use, you know what I'm saying, his lyrics against him or just go by the straight evidence? So we did jump the ball. Should have had to go by the straight up evidence. Yeah, I agree. We definitely dropped the ball. What up, though, Moochie? I don't know what happened to PG. They didn't raid the trap, but we still in here. And just the fact that you were even, and I get he's stupid for even talking about this on the song. Even though he allegedly did it, bruh. Like if you really did that, and then you gonna rap about it, that's probably very stupid. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z working on getting that changed. Hey, hopefully he can. Hopefully he can. PG said her Wi-Fi acting crazy. Dang, I thought they raided the trap.
I know. Let's stop talking about these people. I don't want no problem.
All right, you need to stop talking about
that for internet. Y'all playing with me. Y'all playing with me. Spectrum gonna get a call because I'm tired of it. Okay, this bill $200 and y'all playing with me. Okay, anything, I'm back, y'all. Thank you, Brillo, for holding it down. But yes, I'm not sure if you was in the middle of saying something, but yeah, Inga said the feds looking. Watch it. Yeah, let me be quiet.
These kids got to stop with this, and they just will not. They worship the likes so much.
Yes.
Worship everything on social media. Anything could be popping off, and they're gonna post it. They can't. It's like an addiction.
Yes, it is an addiction,
man. It's bad. It is really bad.
Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna be in 5 years. Like this is.
It's bad. We had stuff happening. We won't even know about it, but they'll see it on social media, like little incidents and things throughout the building. They're getting themselves in trouble, posting it on social media or rapping about it.
I don't know, man. These kids need to tighten up, okay? So OGs, you know, like you, Brillo, you need to tell these youngins. I'm sure you are, but you probably need to tell them some more. Keep your ass off that phone. Oh man! All right, well, we gonna see, you know, how long and how many people gonna end up getting in trouble with talking too damn much. All right. So Brillo, I don't know, over a year or so ago, we collaborated on a segment on your channel called Let Me Holla at You. You know, that allowed us to pretty much, you know, vent to any TV characters, movie characters, you know, that was frustrating us, or, you know, somebody that, you know, we wanted to talk to. It was like a vent session, you know, because people would be doing some dumb things on these shows. All right. So in this segment, Let Us Holla at You. This week, y'all, the most dumbest thing has happened, okay? And if you haven't figured out, if you've been under a rock or in a submarine, I don't even know where to begin, y'all. Where to begin? Okay. So 5 rich people decided there was nothing else for them to do on land, okay? Nothing else was appealing to them. So they decided to go and embark on a mission to go to the Titanic on a 21-foot submarine. Okay. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, okay, these 5 people paid 250 racks each to do this. Okay. This submarine was controlled by a controller. Okay. So if you can get your Xbox or PlayStation, you could have probably controlled it if you want to. He's a good little hacker. Okay. And these people seem to have passed on. Okay. Brillo, do you care about the submarine dream? Like, do you care that these people thought, like, you know what? It's probably a bomb ass Krabby Patty down there at the Titanic. Like, I want to go see what's under the sea. You know, the Little Mermaid has really struck a nerve with these people. They wanted to go see what this sea was about. Like, what's going on? Like, we are really at the point where we just can't. The movies and the documentaries aren't enough. Like, what's wrong with you?
I don't get it. Were they like, was this like a historic? Were they like historians doing research on the Titanic or something?
Okay, so there is a link now. To my understanding, the billionaire, one of the billionaires that's a part of it, I believe he's the CEO of Ocean Gate, that created the submarine. Now, his wife is a descendant of one of the richest people of the world who actually died on a Titanic. So that there is a link, but they have been doing these trips. Like, this is probably like the 3rd trip that they have done. Like, I'm not sure if they have how far they've gotten previously, but to my understanding, you know, there was a tweet that was out, hey, you know, the weather seems clear for us to go to the Titanic tomorrow. And next thing we see, 5 people done, you know, put a cash app or what have you, a wire transfer of 250 bands, and decided to get, you know, to go upon this quest to see the Titanic. I don't know if these people have, you know, this, you know, relatives that have passed on, or they just really some historian buffs, or if they were just plain bored. The point is, this made absolutely positively no sense. This submarine was not regulated at all. Like I said, it was controlled by a Logitech controller. This makes no sense. Like, it's like I can't even feel bad for these people. I know that sounds horrible, and I am saddened by their loved one. You know, shouts out to y'all, but I feel like they was low-key clout chasing. Like, I think they wanted to be a part of history. And, you know, they're like, you know what? Maybe we can die so some people come find us. You know, maybe we can. I just feel like it's clout chasing. I don't know. I just don't see how they really felt that going 2 hours under the sea, because it would take 2 hours to get to the Titanic. 2 hours in water. They only had 96 hours of oxygen available.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's like, I mean, to pay 250 bands just to, I mean, I don't get it. I will never understand it. People spend their money on what they want to spend their money. Do I feel bad for them? No, I don't. Because like I said, I mean, they made the choice to do that. It's messed up that it happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish, you know, nobody to come to their untimely demise in such a horrific fashion, but when you try to go to the depths of the ocean, I'm good, brother. I'm good, sister. No, it's stuff down there. We can't travel in those depths. It's wow. It's stuff down there that we've never been that has never been you know, explored. It's parts of the ocean that humans have never seen because it's so vast and deep. And yeah, I don't get it. I saw a picture of the sub. I mean, it didn't even look like, I don't know how they were going to see the Titanic because they were going to look at it on the screen.
Like this.
Wow. You going in that look? Yeah, whatever, man.
Like, what is, like, I don't even probably want to even go in a boat on top of the water this size. Like, I have, but, you know, that's 21 feet. So I've been on a yacht before. I'm not sure how many feet it was, but Yeah, like inside, and look how like
That thing looks small as ever.
look in the inside. Look at here. Like what? I don't even be that crammed up for 15 minutes with y'all. Like
It's sad that they met their demise in a horrific fashion. Ugh,
this is ridiculous.
that's bad.
I want
But
to
hey,
feel like the human in me wants to feel bad. I
I
can't.
hey, I've came. What
Not
you gonna do?
only did y'all waste some money, y'all just wasted y'all lives. Now there is a conspiracy theory now because these are very affluent people. So people are saying in these streets that these people kind of set this up to trick us because some of these people was kind of trying to flee some possibly some unsavory practices so they kind of want to
Oh, wait a minute. They had lawsuits pending or something.
not necessarily lawsuits, but these people. I don't want to get too deep into it. Allegedly. I'm just saying allegedly, but if you go on TikTok, there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. These people, could be kind of setting it up. Like, yeah, we did, but we over here in Cuba with Tupac. Like, I don't know, but this is. I don't understand. And not saying you got to be smart to have money, but I feel like y'all had to have some type of sense to have this type of like how many like, homeless people y'all can take care of. Like I know they don't care about that type of stuff, but I do. Like
Yeah, it's better things to do with 250 bands, man. I mean,
each
you could go to the library and find everything you need to know about it.
for free, for free.
You can buy the
Like
memorabilia. You could even send a. They said it was remote control. You can send a sub down there by itself. You can control it. I don't
because
know
the sorry,
why you got to be in the sub.
it's not like y'all can go get out. They had one little window that they would have been able to share to even view anything.
Yeah, it was pointless, man.
And y'all using
Bull.
all our resources to find y'all asses. We don't have time. And that's taxpayer money that we paying for y'all stupidity. No, what they need to do is charge them fools. I know they deceased, but let it come out of their I don't know what they got in them accounts. But that's I just hate stupid decisions. Like I feel like it was I don't want to say the S word, but it's no other way y'all really thought that
It's craziness.
this seems even more insane than going to the moon. I don't know.
Going to the moon is way better than going to the Titanic. I would actually. I mean, I could see you trying to travel space. Damn, what's work? I mean,
That's what I'm
I
trying
don't
to think.
know. It's damn near the same thing, but I wouldn't mind you trying to travel space. I don't
Yeah, I feel a
know.
little better about that. I feel a
I,
little
I,
better.
I mean, it's the same thing almost, because it's undiscovered territory, but space is a little more. I don't know. It's a
I
little
don't
more
know.
saucy.
Yeah, I feel like water. I don't know. Like, what is it? Like 70% of the earth is water. Like, I don't know. Water that's just and for me who can't swim, okay, don't tell the people, but I can't swim. So the thought of me doing that, like, even if you can swim and y'all break free out of this, 2 hours, y'all can't swim 2 hours north.
2 hours. They gotta breathe oxygen.
That's what I'm saying. It took two. It went. I don't know if they made, and they're not sure how far they made it when the
Going
demise.
two. Hold on, it just hit me. They going
Yeah.
2 hours deep in the
Yes.
ocean. 2 hours deep
Two
in the ocean.
hours,
That's crazy.
and they had 96 hours of possible oxygen available. So that's when they started to really get concerned because 96 hours was Thursday evening. So they knew if they wasn't found, past tomorrow night. I don't know. Night, night. Night, night. Inga said their families are set for life. OT said the
Mhm.
boo boo window. They did have a little toilet in there. I don't know how that was going to work out, but I don't know.
Yeah, I go to space, but I ain't going in the ocean.
That's true, Naya. I don't know that it really ain't really
I probably
secure.
ain't going to space. I ain't going to space either. Keep me down here on land.
That's what I'm saying.
Most
Like,
parts I'm going is in the airplane.
and that sometimes give me a little anxiety. I didn't came alive. I've been flying since
I'm
I was.
just, hey, I gotta roll the dice on the plane. Like, come on, I get on.
I don't know if I want to be that rich to where land activities or above water activities is boring. Like, I don't know if I want to be that rich. Like, I've exhausted all of my experiences.
Let me travel. Let me get my Aquaman on. Travel to the depths of the ocean.
Yeah, I'm gonna set this up. I done it all. Shawty low. I done it all.
We're gonna hoop at the bottom of the ocean. What are you gonna do at the bottom of the ocean?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, are the history books not enough? I feel like we've gathered as much evidence on the Titanic as we possibly can. Okay, like Leonardo, you disrespecting him because he tried. Jack tried to, illustrate how it was, okay, in the movie. Like, and they gave you 3 hours of it. I don't get it. I'm sure it's.
Take a Zaddy bar every time we get on.
I've been flying since I was a kid, but it don't make it no easy, especially if it's a crying baby or somebody that just gets you out of whack. Like, nah, I'm good. OT said he go fast. I think OT, you be snoring on them planes. I have a feeling. Now I got to stay awake for at least, until we get, steady. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna. I mean, they kind of presumed dead, so prayers to the families. I mean,
man, if they survived, they'd have called these people on ever. Bro.
Give them Nobel Peace Prizes, please. Okay.
Action. I don't. They would call these people of all time.
I don't know. What you gonna say at the funeral though?
2 hours in the ocean, like goofy, man. I'm sorry, they goofy. Bro.
Really 4 if y'all were trying to complete the mission. I'm just saying 4.
Oh, you want to see a rusted boat and then go back. Oh, you can look at the whole diagram of the whole specs of the Titanic. You can go and look at it.
There's so many models and modules, like in so many museums. Like, this was 100 years ago.
Why do they care about that old boat anyway? It's plenty of way better boats.
Way better.
I see LL, Dr. Dre, and Puffy on the damn yacht that looked like it just kept getting bigger and bigger when they took the thing. You know what I'm saying? When they did the shot, where when they keep going out, not the damn yacht kept getting bigger, like they was on the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Naya said the submarine imploded and they found debris from the submarine, so they're going. Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure if it was. I saw that headline. I'm the type of person, if I don't hear a report about remains, I'm just gonna assume. I just need hardcore evidence. But yes, that is
come
true.
on, man, they are some fool.
I know.
Some creature, some deep sea monster that ate the hell out of them. It's fish and stuff we haven't even seen. It's some deep sea monster then had the taste of human flesh now.
Something we never heard before.
So now they're gonna be looking for more.
So we're gonna have another crew go to him.
Do not see no search crew. Oh man, this the new Titanic. People gonna be searching for this damn sub.
That's what I'm saying.
They about to drop a movie off this. Yeah, I'm with the conspiracy theories, bro. They about to run this.
I think either that or they cloud chasing. They wanted. They knew this was a suicide. Well, I hate to say it, but they knew
the movie is coming. Watch.
This makes no sense. Yes, I heard the son was at a Blink 182 concert 2 days ago. I mean, he probably was like, "Yo, bro, I tried to tell you."
They probably asked him, "Do you want to go?" You're like, "No, I'll just have some brews. Just have some brews and chill. My matching."
Like, if Brillo, you tell me, like, PG, I got an opportunity for you. You can tell me all the details. I'll be like, bruh, no, and you know, like I'm finding a way to get Mrs. Brillo on the line. Like, tell your husband to sit down.
Well, I would have had it. Okay, they say, Brillo, you make this trip to the two hours and back, you gonna get $1 billion. That's the only way I'm hopping my ass on that sub. But they already billionaires.
That's what I'm saying. The
I
yachts
risk
y'all
my
getting on
life
not good enough.
for the security of my great grandchildren and children. You know what I'm saying? Just build me a statue under the Brillo Estates. Maybe a big statue with a
Oh God,
with
I
something,
don't.
man. But no, like y'all already, it's no way.
I don't want to put race in it, so I'm gonna be quiet. I just feel like we don't do them type of things.
No.
We don't do those type of things. Like what? You talking about the prettiest of a yacht? Ain't good enough. Being on top of the water.
They had a yacht so big that the staff had to live on the yacht year round. Like they had houses on the yacht.
Whoa, I ain't see that.
Yeah, I seen the yacht so big they had a lawn. They had houses with lawns and backyards on
them. A whole lawn.
A whole lawn.
Like one lawn on a yacht.
Grass on the yacht.
Wow.
A yard. If you got to go cut the grass.
I gotta see it.
Crazy.
That's ridiculous.
They got some stuff on these yachts.
That's crazy.
Whole brick houses look like whole neighborhoods.
I can't. The market said society is normalizing insanity now. Yeah, it's to the point. Well, this is like a crazy story, but I think it's kind of like nothing surprises me anymore. Like y'all can throw anything at me, and I'll be like, "Dang, that's crazy." Next,
we desensitized to violence, to stupidity. I agree. You could tell me. I could tell you the most graphic, violent thing ever, and you'll be like, "Man, that's messed up." I'm not gonna shock you.
That's facts.
You'll be like, "Man, that's crazy out here." That's all you gonna say. That's crazy.
And move on like, damn, I'm hungry. What I'm gonna eat? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's regular talking these days. Whatever you. Oh Lord. Well, like I said.
OT, you done tried to rent the yacht when you was in Miami.
Oh, let me see.
At $2 an hour. Yeah. Give me 1 hour.
No, OT, that's not true. I did in Miami.
$2 an hour.
It was like, I'm trying to remember. We did like a 6 hour. It was a bunch of us. Well, like 6 of us.
You probably mean like you take the yacht yourself.
No, we had like a
you and the pot and the skipper.
Yeah, no, we had skipper, we had food and everything. I mean, we had to provide our own food and stuff, but it wasn't that expensive. I mean, we kind of, it was like $150 each we paid, so it was maybe like it wasn't no more than the 800 to 1,000 for like 4 or 5 hours. I don't remember the way. If I could think of the website, OT, I'll let you know. But it was a simple name though. But yeah, you could do better than that. Come on now. I don't know what. Well, maybe you trying to do a P Diddy yacht. Let me be quiet.
Yeah, OT trying to do the top notch yacht master. Ain't that what Blaze said? Yacht master.
I mean, ours was nice, but OT, maybe your taste is a little more expensive than what we over here at the trap. I'm just saying. Shout out to you. And it was pre-COVID, so maybe they hyped it up. I don't know. But yeah, it's lit. Shout out to Miami. But yes, submarine dream, I don't know what else to tell these people.
Yeah, craziness.
Oh God. And in music news, apparently Gunplay dropped some music. So Brillo.
I meant to ask OT, did you listen to that Gunna? Man, I know he ain't listened to it, man. I was getting some dirty looks downtown, OT.
So what's the controversy? Now I'm very familiar.
I was banging the Gunna. I was getting some dirty looks. I had to switch the track, man.
But, so it was Gunna, not Gunplay.
Yeah, Gunna.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Gunplay. That's what I'm like. Oh, Gunna. I did see a video where it was in a club and they was playing Gunna's music and everybody stopped dancing. I feel like that was a little dramatic, but
Yeah. Hey, look, I gave it a listen. I feel guilty. I don't know why though. I mean, it's OT say he can't do it. It's so fire, bro. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's too fire.
so okay, let's back up
Let's
to the
talk
case.
about because Gunner is an alleged snitch. I don't
Yeah,
know all about the case or whatnot, but I do know I heard what he said on the stand or whatever. It wasn't nothing that a Barry thug, but it was still enough to where they could use something against him. You hadn't ought to
yeah.
say nothing if you're gonna be, in that life. You can't say anything. So I get it, but that album is fire, man. It
See,
brings up the question of like R. Kelly, things like that, like people
we
that do things
separate.
that we're not rocking with. Can we separate it? OT, bro, give it one listen.
Well, I think R. Kelly, I feel like is a little worse because Gunna
It's
technically didn't harm anybody. But
uh,
from my understanding, he wasn't like the only one that was kind of singing a little bit when it came to this case.
he's
So
what's the I don't know all of it, but what I heard him say was, YSL was a gang,
yeah, I heard
was
that
a
part.
gang basically. They could use that against Thug. So he shouldn't have
So
said nothing. I agree with OT. He shouldn't have said nothing. I made
so
I made a vast mistake of listening to that darn album, and man, should have seen how they was. I thought they should have seen how they was looking at me downtown. OT. I like
they
man.
was questioning you. They was questioning you.
I had to switch. I had to change the track. I got a bunch of dirty looks.
So Young Thug himself, by his mouth, said Gunna is a rat.
No,
I missed
no,
it.
no, no. People make drawing their own conclusions. Young
Okay,
Thug
so
not
that's
gonna say
okay.
that. For all we know, Young Thug said, "Oh, you can go home if you say that." That's the only way I feel like Gunna would. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Thug is a real street dude, so it wouldn't surprise me. I don't have no evidence of this. It wouldn't surprise me if he talked to him through lawyers, of course, and was like, "Okay, that's all you got to say. Then you get to go home. Go ahead and say it." Like Bobby Schmurder, he took extra years. You know what I'm saying, for his co-defendants. So sometimes you'll have instances like that, but who knows? And PG then froze on us again. PG then froze on us again. OT say R. Kelly don't count. Bro, I know you ain't gonna do it, but listen to the Gunner one time, bro. Just one time all the way through.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. The
Yeah.
wee feet acting up. Um, but yes, I mean, I don't know. The only other person I could think of that's clearly was a rat was 6ix9ine, and I
Yeah,
haven't
right.
listened to
His
his
was yeah,
music, so
okay, it's levels to it. I
yeah.
can't I can't call Gunner not like no what he did was not like what 6ix9ine did, in my opinion. I know people say a rat is a rat, but
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
like there's levels to it.
Okay. So apparently Young Thug's album was fire too. That's what I was questioning because me and my
That
husband
ain't
was
no,
talking
hey, that's the all
about
unreleased old tracks, bro.
oh, it's
Thug
old
need
tracks.
you need some cheese.
Now I wasn't sure, like, was it
Right.
something he was recording over the phone or was it old
Nah, nah,
stuff?
nah. You could tell because you could tell from the lingo and how he spit. I listen to a lot of Young Thug, so
Okay. Okay.
actually heard a lot of the tracks, but he put it together because he
No,
fighting
yeah,
the
I'm
cases.
mad
I would too.
yeah, I'm not mad.
You got
And
to drop something.
yeah, my husband did say, and that's a kind of a tactic that they use. They want to bleed you out to where you get broke, when you're on these cases and you can't
Right.
pay your lawyers, and of course they
Look,
back out of
drag the
it,
case along. But
dragging it out.
I think he's gonna beat the case. I mean, he gonna do sometime, of course, but
That's
I
what I'm
don't think
thinking.
it because I mean, my man Boosie was on death row before.
Yeah,
Death row, and he came home.
yeah.
So It's all about your lawyer for real.
That's part of it too. I think that's a big part of it. Everybody can't be a Davis McClain up in here. DeMarcus asked if we heard Malcolm May's album.
Oh, I heard about it though.
Yeah, I heard about it. I did see him on the Crew Has It podcast. But I didn't know he made music until then. So that's interesting. You know, Lulu up in there doing
man. OT said thug and called him my op.
Oh,
all right, look. Listen, OT, listen to that album one time, dog. You ain't got to do it in public. It's gonna bring tears to your eyes because if this dog, it's so fire.
OT was like, I can't. His phone probably won't let him play it.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to do it.
He'll be struggling like his finger gonna be. I can't press play.
Right.
He's too much of a G.
Listen to the gunner, bro. One listen is not gonna hurt you, man.
It's sad. I don't know. I mean, that's sticky. I mean, if you're really not about that life, but you associated with it,
you can't say nothing.
I know.
I mean, if you want to benefit off the YSL name and be all this rah with it, and dude, I don't even think you was even looking at like no football numbers or nothing. I know I ain't trying to spend a day in that joint, but if you're looking at under 5, bro, go sit down somewhere. Come on, dog.
That's easy to say, but some people can't even.
I get it, but
like Martin, I ain't doing the 5.
That's like, come on.
Especially his caliber. Like I've seen videos of Gunna like doing rap, like clean rap in high school. Like I can just tell.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I that's why you keep your hands clean. Like if you got, you know what I'm saying, you ain't even looking at no time, bro. Just don't say nothing.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
Imagine if he wouldn't have said nothing, then came back and dropped this album. Oh my God, he'd be a hero. That's like Bobby Shmurda. He couldn't release if he could have came out and released some fire music, he just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You know what I'm saying, I think he missed his mark. It might not still be too late, but if he could have came out and dropped a classic album, Bobby Shmurda would be the king of rap.
I agree. He was in there for too long, or it's like the timing he went in, and just the amount of time.
He lost the sauce.
Definitely. Oh well, I don't know, guys, but yeah. Before we get out of here, let's see if we need to like do a little trap therapy. Is there anything on your mind, Brillo, that you got to vent about, or just give praises about, or just anything, or are you just good? You ain't got no problems with nothing or nobody.
I'll just say, I've been on watching a lot of like YouTube shorts and things like that are like, and I'm noticing like, I'm gonna say like whole thing about men and women being like equal and things like that, like the whole 50-50 thing and this and that. And I would just say like some of these ladies, like you have sons, like you wouldn't want your son just to pay a woman's bills just automatic, like pay to, like before you even get to know somebody as a, you know what I'm saying, I'm supposed to just like before I talk to you, talk about don't say good morning, I got light bill, gas bill, I say something like that, like before I even get to know you, I gotta pay all your bills to even, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's frustrating and I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Though it's like,
no, I get it.
Y'all raising sons. Like don't want nothing for nobody else you wouldn't want for your son. Because I know damn well you would not want your son out here being like Zion.
Poor Zion.
You know what I'm saying? It's craziness.
Yeah, that's an argument that's always going to be there. Men and women equality. I honestly, just my advice to anybody: just do what works for you.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But at the same time, don't be out there getting played.
Facts. I mean, come on. The whole what you bring to the table. What the hell? Yeah, you gotta. What? I don't get it. That's why I'm glad I'm out the game.
That's facts. Like
I'm
shout
glad
out
I'm out the game, man.
to not have to worry about all. I
Like,
can't
I
even
pay my bills
fathom.
only. Like, okay, dog, I get it. If I'm making a whole bunch of money and I really like this girl, oh yeah, I'm gonna help her. If we get married and I'm up, of course I'm gonna pay everything. But dog, like that should be the like if my wife blew bubble it just got millions. I mean shit, she should pay all of this like I should. But I mean, if we not just rich like that, I get it. But if I'm just meeting you and I'm rich, right? I'm up. I just meet you. Like, what makes you think that I want to just blatantly spend money on you? Like, you only like me because of my money. Like, I never understood even dudes or women that went for that. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, clearly you with me because I paid a fee, not because who I claim to be. It's like at the end of the day, I want a woman that's gonna want me for me,
Yeah.
not because I'm just rich. It's basically like I can purchase you at this point. This is sad.
Yeah, it's a city girl culture out here. There's some city boys out here too. I'm just sure.
Right.
That's facts. And shout out to being out the game. Hubby and I just celebrated our 3rd wedding anniversary this week. So shout out to him and Black Love, definitely had a good time celebrating. And that staycation. I mean, I'm going to compose a quick little, vlog. So that'll hopefully be up in the next week or so. Because our love language is food and, going out to eat. Okay. So,
That's why y'all love me paying $1,000 a month on groceries. Y'all ass is going out to eat, door dashing.
Oh, I stopped that.
I got the subscription, so you don't have to pay the little extra fee.
No, I stopped all delivery because it was getting out of hand. Like, why is the fees associated more than the food? Like y'all was doing too much. Y'all was doing too much. And Uber Eats, they delivered my pizza across the street the last time. No, I'm done. I was so hurt that day. The lady told them, no, we ain't order no pizza, and they sent it back.
Get back.
We was hungry up here in the trap.
And they probably was taking long too. Every time they taking too long and they delivered your junk to the wrong spot.
I was hurt. I was so hurt. And I think it was like a Friday night too. They was playing with me. Oh God, OT said he just need to meet Effie so he can get out the game.
Hey God, watch your back, my guy.
Matthew Wilson, PG, there's coupons for those two. LOL. Yeah, I be getting the coupons now. I be getting the deals. Actually, I think one expired on the 28th for DoorDash. I'm gonna have to look at that. It's 25% off. I'm gonna have to look at that. But yeah, delivery service. They low key a scam sometimes because I'm like, let me just get my behind up and drive.
Your food. Yeah, that'll make you just drive or cook.
Yeah.
Something. You look at a meal. Your meal is like $19. You put it on DoorDash, you paying $32. Damn.
I really want it.
You got to tip. If you don't tip, your junk gonna be done, and all the DoorDash is gonna be looking at it like, oh, that's not a good tip. Nope, I ain't picking it up. It's gonna be cold.
That's facts.
Then they try to put it on the double dash, squeeze you in, like you get on the back end or something.
Yeah,
somebody who left a tip. So you gotta leave at least a $5 to $8 tip.
Facts. But the lick is they be having coupons. But if you go and pick it up, you can still use the coupon. So you still getting a little discount. That's what I like to do. Just you got to figure out ways to, because I don't like spending my money on food. That's one thing I'm cheap on.
OT got the monthly membership.
See, OT living a whole other lifestyle, bruh. Reveal yourself. You over here trying to find Diddy yachts in Miami. Like, what is up, OT?
OT. You see, I always posting them lamb chops and lobster
Yeah,
mac
you
in
do
the
be eating
damn
good.
Discord.
You do be eating good. Yeah, we OT. We need
Then
to
we
talk.
went to the
Like,
Caribbean spot. I'm like, where the hell is that?
he's
Doing
steady
all
with a macaroni and cheese, collard green, lamb chop
right,
situation.
zip sauce, all types. Right.
No, yeah, you door dashing that. I don't know if I'm door dashing. I see that plate. I don't know.
Yeah, that one plate might have been worth the 32.
That's facts. That's facts. Oh man, this was fun, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through for episode 2 of the Pretty Thorough podcast. Of course, we'll be back for episode 3. Email us, let us know, in the chat or in our community tab if you have any topic suggestions or any questions. Brillo, you have any, church announcements for the people?
What I got? At 12 o'clock, we got round 1 of the Tournament of Champions. Round 1, uncut, 12:05.
Okay.
On Brillo, the big review.
All right. Okay. And I'll be on Rewind That with Miss K's channel at 11. It's a little type of kind of scenario live. So please stay tuned for that. And my Into Deep review. That's coming soon, hopefully next week. And of course, Power. Season 4, episode 10. Will be next Wednesday at 8:15.
It's only season 4?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I think it kind of goes down from here, but we gonna keep rocking. We gonna keep rocking because Dre gonna be getting on my nerves even more. We gonna have to deal with it. Matthew said, talk on that Jonathan Majors next episode that DeMarcus mentioned. Yeah, we can get into that.
What happened? He said, he said next episode. I gotta do my research, but I heard just somebody say in the chat like this. That he didn't do nothing. Something like that.
It's a lot.
I still blame him though. I blame you, man. Why you gotta know who you dealing with, brother? Sure. I don't. Hey, she lied on you. So what? You should know who you dealing with. You need to. I don't know how to be politically correct, so I'm just gonna shut up.
I mean, the streets say he got a history. I don't know. I need to deep dive a little bit more. I mean, I know what's going on, but at the same time, I'm not, looking at all the details and the facts. So
I'm saying he's an innocent man, but this ain't the first time somebody done.
Yes, let's just keep Megan in prayer, okay? Make sure she's making wise decisions over there, standing by that man, okay? But yes, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Have a blessed and prosperous weekend, and we'll see y'all later, all right? Toodles.